Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another brand new video of Tweakrz, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can optimize and get better FPS in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 dropped recently. I hope this guide helps you out, so make sure to stick around till the end, and with all that said, let's get started with the intro. Alright, step number 1 is the essential Windows settings, and for that head over to settings on your PC and then go over to gaming. In here you'll find game bar. Simply click on that, and once you're over here you have to turn this thing off. Game bar consumes a lot of processing and CPU usage in the background, and disabling so will help you to gain extra FPS. Head back to gaming, go over to game mode, and in here you'll find game mode. Simply turn this thing on. I have tested this multiple times, but game mode turned on will always give you better FPS. Right beneath that you'll find graphics settings. Head over to that and then click on change default graphics settings. In here you'll find hardware accelerated GPU scheduling as well as optimizations for windowed games. Enable both of them and it will help you to reduce your input latency as well as use your GPU for rendering the game. Head back to graphics, and then in the list click on the browse button over here and then go to the install location of your game. Once you are here, select the Win64 shipping.exe and then click on add. If it is already added, simply find it over here, head over to options and then select high performance. Then click on save. This will make sure that your GPU is properly being utilized to render the game. Once that is done, head over to Windows Update and make sure that you're always up to date. If not, I highly recommend you guys to update to the latest version because Windows keeps on fixing bugs that are causing FPS issues. Step number 2 is the compatibility settings, and for that open up Epic Games on your PC. Click on the 3 button right over here and then open up manage. Click on the open install location, and once you're over here, go down to Fortnite game, binaries, Win64, and you'll find the Win64 shipping.exe. Right click on that and go over to properties. Click on compatibility and then click on disable full screen optimization, change high DPI settings, and then enable the override high DPI scaling behavior. Then click on OK and then click on OK again. Once you're back at Epic Games, you have to click on the 3 dots right over here again, go over to options and then make sure that high resolution textures are uninstalled from your PC. Make sure to disable high resolution textures as well as DX12 shaders. This will help you to improve the performance of your game. Step number 3 is creating a restore point, and for that simply search for create a restore point on a PC and then look for local disk C. Click on create and name it Fortnite so you can remember it. I highly recommend you guys not to skip this step if you want to restore all of your settings back to normal without any data loss. Once that is done, click on close and then close system properties. Next step is the Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 FPS pack. I'll be leaving a link to this down in the description below. You can simply download it from there, or you can join my Discord server for a detailed downloading tutorial. Once you open up the pack, you'll find in 6 simple folders. First one is the CPU priority. Click on that and you'll find AMD and Intel CPU priority. If you use an AMD CPU like me, you can double click and run the AMD CPU priority, or else you can use the Intel CPU priority right over here. Second folder is the Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 priority, and for that you'll find exclusive full screen registry as well as Fortnite optimization. You have to double click and run both of them. Once again, if that is giving you any FPS drops, you can always go back to revert folder and then revert this back to normal. Third folder is the RAM optimization, and in here you'll find a preset of a lot of memory allocations from your PC. You can simply search for system information and then look for installed physical memory over here. It is 32 GB for me, so I need to run the 32 GB RAM registry. It could be different for you, so you can double click and run the one that is available for your PC. Once again, you can always reset it back to default from this one over here. Fourth folder is the programs folder, in which you'll find cache cleaner. Right click and run this as administrator. It will start deleting the unwanted cache files and temporary files that are on your PC which are not being utilized. These files are the one created by the programs which are not being used. It will automatically close so you can minimize it. Next folder is the MSI mode utility 3.0. Right click and run this as administrator. You have to locate your GPU over here, click on the MSI button right in front of it, and for the interrupt priority set this thing to high, click on apply, and this will set your GPU affinity to a higher state. Fifth folder is the unwanted services, and over here you'll find a lot of services that are on your PC. If you use your Bluetooth devices, I highly recommend you guys not to disable this one, but other than that you have to disable every single one of them, which will help you to reduce unwanted services running in background to gain extra FPS. Once again, if you want to reset them back to default, you can use the revert folder and then revert all of them back to normal. Last is the GPU optimization, and here you'll find low mid and mid high optimization. Once again, leave your PC specs down in the comments below and I'll tell you guys which one to choose in this list. Once again, you can always reset them back to default right over here. Once you're done with the FPS pack, you can simply close them. Next step is disabling unwanted services on your PC, and for that simply search for services.msc right over here, and then it will open right in front of you. Click on S on your keyboard and you'll find something called Sysmain in this list. Right click on that, head over to properties, and then the startup type should be set to disabled. Click on apply, and once that is done, you can click on OK. If this service is running on your PC, you can disable that and make sure that it is not booting up with the PC. It will help you to gain extra FPS. Next step is fixing your input latency, and for that you have to disable a few things from your device manager. So simply search for device manager on your PC, and over here you have to scroll down and find system devices. In this list you'll find composite bus enumerator. Right click on that and then click on disable this device. Second is high precision event timer. You have to right click and disable this as well. Both of them adds up to your input latency, and disabling them will help you to fix a significant amount of input latency on your PC. Next step is De-Animating Windows, and this is super important. Simply search for adjust the appearance and performance of Windows, and then click on save taskbar thumbnail previews, show thumbnails instead of icons, smooth edges of screen fonts, as well as show window contents while dragging. All of them will help you to retain the basic look of your Windows and disable all unnecessary and unwanted services and animations from your PC which consumes your CPU usage. Once that is done, click on OK. Once you're done with that, you can now drop into your game and follow the best in game settings. Once you're in your game, head over to settings. Over here, select full screen and the resolution should be a native monitor resolution. VSync should be turned off and frame rate should be set to unlimited. Rendering mode, I have set this thing to DirectX 12, but you can also go to performance lower graphical fidelity as that will give you better FPS. Quality presets should be set to low. Anti-aliasing, set NVIDIA DLSS and set the NVIDIA DLSS to quality or balanced. Nanite virtualized geometry should be turned off, shadows should be turned off, global illumination should be turned off, reflections should be turned off, view distance I have set this thing to epic, textures high, effects low, post-processing low, and hardware ray tracing should be turned off. Show FPS is turned on, latency markers should be turned off, and NVIDIA Reflex low latency set it to on plus boost. Also a very important setting is right in the sound setting over here. The sound quality should be set to low, and this will help you gain extra FPS. Once that is done, go back and enjoy the best FPS in your game. So guys, that was it for this video. I hope I could have helped you out. If I could have, make sure to leave a like and smash the subscribe button. I am new around here, so keep supporting, and we'll see you guys in another amazing video. Until then, stay tuned, keep watching Tweakrz, and peace out.